Okay. Hi, my name is Gabby, and today we're going to be learning about how to write an effective essay. Now, writing an effective essay is a skill one needs to develop for school, for college, and eventually for the academic field you decide to pursue. First, writing an effective essay has several components to it. The first one would be asking a question. This is a good idea to start with because it helps you focus in on what is it you want to answer, right? An example would be, which city is better, Minneapolis or St. Paul? So what city, in your opinion, is better?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Okay, so Minneapolis is the best city out of the Twin Cities. This is going to be your answer to the question, and the answer is your thesis. Thesis is a strong statement, and the thesis is located in the introduction. Introduction is basically the beginning of an essay. It starts from general to specific, and then towards the end of the introduction, you're going to be stating what it is you're going to argue about. Now, it's easy to talk the talk, but now you have to walk the walk. You have to prove it. Why is it that Minneapolis is the best city out of the Twin Cities? And this is what the body is for, to put arguments that will support the thesis, the foundation. Now, what would be some arguments that you can use to prove that Minneapolis is the best city out of the Twin Cities?
Oh, well, definitely Minneapolis has better transportation,
Okay.
faster bus routes.
So transportation would be one argument that we can use.
Oh.
Let me put
While they're both diverse, Minneapolis has more diversity.
Okay, diversity. How about another argument?
Size.
Yeah. Size. So if there's a large population. Okay. So these three arguments are going to be supporting your thesis, the fact that Minneapolis is the best city out of the Twin Cities. Each of these is going to be made up of a paragraph. So when we make our paragraphs, we have to make sure that this argument encapsulates the main idea of that paragraph. So one paragraph would be that transportation is very good in Minneapolis. The other one would be the diversity of Minneapolis makes it a great city. And then eventually, the other paragraph that will support this thesis would be size and its large population makes, in your opinion, makes Minneapolis a great city. Now, I see this, or I see the idea of constructing an essay kind of like constructing a house. You have your foundation, right, the thesis, which is located in the introduction. And then you have your walls, right? These are going to be kind of your arguments, because they're the ones that are going to be supporting. So arguments, which are located in the body. And then at the end, you have the roof, which is the conclusion, just to make it all pretty. So the conclusion is going to be the place where you tie it all together. The conclusion is where you're going to be writing about how I've given my three arguments, and it is because of these arguments that I can argue that yes, Minneapolis is the best city out of the Twin Cities. And this is kind of like a rough skeleton of how to write an essay. There's more to it. There's the process of editing and just paraphrasing and all these different things. But eventually, if you have these things, you're on your way in writing an effective essay.
Thanks.